First of all, thank you all for coming. This is really wonderful to have a crowd coming along tonight to try this. And this is week 3 of the Om Practice Slow Down 4-week program. And the theme for this week is Slow Down for Restful Renewal. And renewal is a really important theme at this time of year. We're coming towards the end of the year. We're probably making plans for next year. And we do need a little time of renewal. And I don't know if you noticed, but where I live, it's getting dark a lot earlier than it was a few months ago. And when I wake up in the morning, it's still dark. So there's a lot more darkness now as we come to approach the solstice. And traditionally, the solstice is a time of renewal. It's a time to slow down. It's a time to go inside and keep cozy and warm and rest and relax. And so the class tonight has that theme in mind, and I'll be guiding you through a practice based on the Phoenix Rising Yoga therapy work that I've been doing for about the last 40 years. And this practice in particular follows the 6 phases of the Phoenix Rising protocol. I won't be guiding you through all 6. We'll be picking a few. You'll be able to do the practice in a seated position. If you prefer to stand, that's fine. In fact, if you prefer to adjust in any way, that's fine. So I want one thing right up front, just say this. You do not have to follow exactly the words that come out of my mouth or what you see other people doing on the screen. In fact, don't worry about what other people on the screen are doing. This is your practice. And so I'm going to use words to guide you. I'll be going along with you on some of the things that we're doing. But in other cases, I'll be inviting you to find your own rhythm, your own pace, your own flow with it, whatever I'm guiding verbally. But if the words coming out of my mouth don't match your body, listen first of all to your body, not my words. Your body's the most important thing. Feel free to adjust anything that you need to. Feel free to modify. I know some of us might be carrying injuries or conditions like arthritis and so on. And if that's the case, just feel free to adjust around that. You don't have to make it hurt. It's not about that at all. In fact, it's more about engaging at the level that's just right for you. And I hope tonight, if there's nothing else, we can all be, get comfortable with the idea that yoga doesn't have to be a difficult thing to engage. In fact, it can be very restful and renewing and very easy to follow. So just follow along as best you can with that. As I said, the focus is on renewal and slowing down. So I'll be guiding a dual process. I'll be guiding in the physical part of the practice, but I'll also be guiding you in the inner part of the practice. And one of the things that really stops us from slowing down, resting, and renewing is busyness, but it's not necessarily external busyness. It's the busyness that goes on in our mind. So part of this practice is to help you slow that down. And so I'll be encouraging that as well and giving you little things to do and to focus on to help slow that down. And we're going to be finishing up with a meditation and then an introspection at the end where I'll be asking you to do a little reflection and contemplation and see how this practice might apply to you going forward in your life. Okay? So having said all that, we can begin. So just sit comfortably on your chair. If you're sitting, and if you want to stand, that's okay, but sitting is good. Sitting's fine. And just let your spine be a little uplifted. And if you're leaning back into the chair, you might want to just come forward a little bit so that your back is a little straight, and you don't have to make it stiff straight. It's just a soft elongation of your spine. Okay. And then we're going to begin by just taking note of our body, shoulders, arms, chest, head, and just soften it all a little bit. Just let it all soften, but still be in a fairly alert and present position. So you're here and you're present, but you're soft, just soft through your body. Let it soften a little. And we're going to begin with breath. Breath and movement is the first of the 6 phases in the Phoenix Rising method. And the breath and movement is really to bring us home to our bodies. So just focus on the breathing. Don't worry about anything else. Focus on the movement. We're just going to start with a few deep breaths. So just take a few deep breaths. Inhale, feel the breath go all the way down through your chest. Maybe it can even land in your belly. Maybe it can even go down to about 2 inches below your navel. That's a great place to breathe to and from. So if you can breathe and let your belly expand as you take the inhalation, let your belly soften and contract as you exhale. Just try that for 2 or 3 more breaths. Inhale all the way down to the belly, soften it, and let it breathe, let it soften even more as you breathe out. Now we'll begin a little movement with it. So become aware of your hands in your lap or down beside your body, wherever they are. And now with the next inhaling breath, just draw your arms up above your head. Inhale. And as you exhale, just turn the palms outward and lower it down. And you can let that breath softly flow out through your mouth with a ha. Let's try it again. Inhale up through the nose, and then with a soft ha through the mouth, exhale down. And I want you to continue this at your own pace. So don't worry about the pace of me or the pace of anyone else. Just find your pace for this. And your pace is the just right pace for your body. So you're listening to your body and you're letting it tell you how fast or slow you go. But you're making a little bit of an effort to deepen the breath, but not too much. So it's kind of like effortless effort. It's not a struggle. It's not something that's hard to do. It's soft and easy. Soft and easy. Inhale. And make the exhale just a little bit longer than the inhale. So slow down the exhale. If you get all the air out of your belly on the exhale, you're going to take a deep breath in on the next one. So the thing to focus on is the exhale. Just let all the air out on the exhale, all the way down. And again, through the mouth on the exhale, just let it fall out. It's a falling out breath. We're going to take 2 more of those, and then we're going to come to stillness. So the last couple, make them a little bit longer, and then come to stillness. Just let your hands find a comfortable home in your lap or beside your body. And just feel your whole body. You might want to lightly close your eyes or gaze down at the floor. And when you take the next breath now without any movement, just feel the breath in your body. Feel the softening in your body. Feel perhaps coming home a little bit more to your body. Coming home. Home here to this body now. Nowhere else to go. And there's nothing to fix or change right now. We're just here, hanging out. So just be here. Nothing to worry about, nothing to fix, nothing has to happen. Just here. Then bring your arms up around your chest and give yourself a little hug. Place one hand on one shoulder, one hand on the other. Give yourself a little hug, and then you're going to open them out. And so we're going to do inhale like this, and then we're going to exhale, squeeze it in and hug. Inhale out. Exhale in. And out. And in. And now find your pace with this one. And you can speed this one up a little bit if you want to. If you want to go a little faster, you can. You get a little expansion in your chest as you open up and a little contraction down as you come in. So it's inhale out, exhale as you squeeze in. Inhale, expand, exhale, contract. Just keep that going at your own pace. You can let your head go back a little bit if you want. And let that breath be full and easy, full, easy breaths. Inhale and exhale with the Couple more of those. And the next one, bring it in and just stay there and give yourself a real hug now. Just give this body a little bit of love. Yeah, look, it's been with you the whole of your life, all the way. It's done the whole trip with you. So thank you, buddy. Thank you for being here with me right now. Yeah. Let's stick around together for a little while longer. Yeah. Give it a hug. And then inhale, draw the arms up above the head. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, you're going to push the walls apart, out either side. Push the walls apart. And let the hands come down to the lap. And then take another deep, full breath in and out. And notice now, here now, body, breath, here, feel, let it be. And reach up with one hand. Either hand, doesn't matter. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, you're going to lean over to the opposite side from that hand. Not much, just a little bit. And you're going to come to a place where you just start to feel a stretch happening somewhere in your body. Just the start of it. Don't go too far. Just a little bit of stretch. And then take a deep breath. And as you exhale, you're going to let the stretch happen a little bit more, like your body's sending an invitation to you to come on into the stretch. Come on in. Then take another breath. Inhale. And exhale again. Just come on in just a little bit more, but not too much, until you find a place that says, you know, that's enough. And enough is not too much and not too little. That's how we define enough. Not too much, not too little. Just enough stretch. And when you got that, take a full deep breath there. And feel your body. Often we run away from sensation. So this is an opportunity to do the opposite, counterintuitive. Just go into the sensation, feel it, let it be there. Wherever it is, might be in the arm, might be in the side, wherever it is, just feel it and be with it. And then inhale back up again. And exhale that arm down, let it come down. There's any little micro movements you want to make because your body says, you know, I just need a little bit of movement here. Just let that happen. Maybe your shoulders. And take a full deep breath again. Full deep breath down into your belly. And let it flow out. And the other arm comes up. We take a deep breath in, and as we exhale, we come a little bit to the side, but not too much, just a little bit. Pause. Take a deep breath again. And as you exhale, it's the exhale that says, come on in. So you let the body in a little bit further, but not too much. And then another breath. And as you exhale, you let it in to a point where you just find that place of enough. Not too much, not too little. We call that the edge. And the edge is not too much, not too little. Just right amount of stretch. And then we're going to go in and feel the stretch. Whatever you've created, feel it, be with it. Nowhere else to go, nothing else to do. Just be with this sensation right now. Feel and be with. I am here. This body, this moment, this stretch, this feeling, here. And then take another breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale back up. And exhale, lower the arm back down to the lap. And just roll the shoulders around one way, other way. Maybe move the neck around a little bit, head and neck. Feel the expansiveness across your chest as you sit and let your body be long and comfortable and here. We're going to transition now into a short meditation practice. So I'm going to give you guidance for that. So just make sure your feet are flat on the floor. If you're sitting in a chair, you've got a good grip on the floor. And also if you're sitting on a chair, your buttocks, whether they're sitting on the chair, just feel your groundedness. Part of renewing is to connect with the earth that is here for us, that we all live on, we're all a part of. And just let ourselves be fully here. This is a great practice to do any day you want, is to just really feel your feet on the ground. Or if you're sitting in a chair, just really feel your buttocks in the chair. So as you feel yourself in this seat, just feel the support that it gives you. And it gives you support so that there's an energy that can lift up through your body, through your spine. So your spine can be softly long without being strained. And your head's just floating up there above your neck and shoulders. And take your awareness to your forehead. And just soften the brow. Just let your brow soften a little bit. The same with the eye sockets. And if you like to lightly close your eyes, you can. Or if you like to gaze down at the floor instead, in front of you, you can do that. Just soften the gaze, soften the eyes, and soften the eyelids and the eye sockets, the cheekbones and the jaw. Maybe just move the jaw from side to side and let it soften. Maybe the scalp as well, you can soften that. The whole head gets a little softer. And the tongue can just sit with the tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth, soft and present. Chin. Then the shoulders. Just feel the shoulders soften. The chest is open but soft, so an open and soft chest and a soft belly. And the hands are somewhere down there in the lap, rested, open. Arms and shoulders also softened. And you can feel your whole body here, present. And if there's any sensations anywhere in your body, rather than struggle or fight them, just say hello to them. And let them be there. Whatever's here is okay to be here. Just invite it all. Whatever's here now can be here now. And I'm just going to be with it. And then feel your breath coming and going. Feel the breath in, feel the breath out. And you might even want to say to yourself, I'm aware, I'm breathing in. I'm aware, I'm breathing out. And for the next 4 or 5 breaths, just repeat. Aware of breathing in, aware of breathing out. And if you notice thoughts coming and going on your mind, that's pretty normal. That happens. And the idea is just to notice the thoughts without getting on the train with them. So it's very easy to jump on the train with the thought and go off on a long journey. So rather than do that, just notice the thought and then come back to the next breath. Say hello to the thought. Don't push it away or grab onto it. Just notice, let it go. Then come back to the next breath. Aware of breathing in, aware of breathing out. You can go a little bit further with the breath if you like. As you breathe in, you'll notice at the top of the breath, there's a slight pause. And so you can just notice that pause. Don't need to make it longer or shorter. Just notice the little pause before the breath turns the corner to come out again. And just to see if you can inhabit that pause. Be with it. Be with it. And then the same at the bottom of the breath. There's a slight pause there before the breath comes in again. So just notice that pause too. So you're noticing now the full cycle of the breath. The breath in, the slight pause, and the breath out. And the slight pause. Just following that cycle, round and around. And no breath is the same as the next or the last. Every breath is different. So notice this breath, just this breath. The breath that's gone is gone forever. The breath yet to come hasn't arrived. So just this breath, now. And if you like, at the end of each breath, you can just softly say to yourself the word here. So as the last of the breath leaves your body, here. And as you say the word here, just notice here, here, here now, whatever that's like for you. There's no right or wrong, good or bad. There's nothing to fix or change. There's no right way to do this practice or wrong way. It's just whatever you experience. So just saying to yourself the word here and being with whatever's here. Here. Now for a moment or two, just sit in the emptiness of here. And again, if thoughts come, that's okay. Just notice that's happened, but don't jump on the train. Just come back to here. You might notice there's some empty spaces here. If there are, just inhabit those, be with them. And notice what arises here, arises and passes. Whatever arises is welcome, but there's no need to hang on or push away. Just let whatever arises also pass. Here. And come back to the breath again for a moment or two. And as you breathe in, just feel like breathing in as receiving. You breathe in, I receive. I breathe out, I release, I let go. Breathing in, I receive. Breathing out, I release. Then just come back to a normal breath, feeling the breath again, feeling here again, here. And take your left hand and bring it up to the center of your chest. Just find a soft spot there, a soft spot that says yes to your hand. This is the right spot for your hand on the center of your chest. Let your hand connect with your body. And the miracle of this body is that it is also very wise. It has within it all the wisdom In fact, a yogi once told me that if you want to know all the scriptures and all the wisdom in the world, just take a moment to listen to your body every day and it'll tell you. So what is wise is here. And so here's an opportunity just to tap into this wisdom now. Now you've slowed down your mind and become a little more restful. Receive from your body's wisdom. What's right for me right now? That's the question. What's right for me right now? And rather than the thinking mind giving you the answer, just let it come from your body. Let your body tell you. What's wise right now? Maybe it's a direction. Maybe it's a feeling. Maybe it's just a felt sense. There's a felt sense here now, perhaps, that just says, yes, this is how I want to be in my world, in my life. What's wise? What's right? And just receive that wisdom in whatever form it comes. Maybe words, maybe a feeling, maybe an image, maybe a sound. Just receive it. Let it be. And take another breath and just let your hand come back down. Take a moment to ponder what you received. And just see yourself going forward from tonight, from this event, maybe putting a little bit of that into your life somehow. What would that look like? What would it look like if you were to engage this wisdom? And how might that support you in being more rested and renewed as we approach the holiday time? Then take another breath, let it go with a long, slow exhale. And then slowly open your eyes and look at your screen. Let's just take a moment to honor and acknowledge each other, our connection here this evening, the wisdom that we share together. And also, let's take a moment also to send out a wish to our world for peace. And I thank you for allowing me to engage you with this practice tonight. Thank you.